Hello everyone, welcome back. So this weekend we got another adventure ahead of us. We're going to head towards a little secluded primitive campground I know about, and we're going to spend either 1 or 2 nights out there. We haven't decided on that yet. It's a place Katie and I stumbled into when we first got birding, and we love the spot. The catch to this weekend is that the forecast shows heavy rain, like it's guaranteed rain. It's not even a chance of rain, it's definite guaranteed rain. But then again, meteorologists have been wrong in the past, so we're gonna find out. For this weekend, since it's 2 nights, tonight I just got out of work. We're gonna go there. I'm just gonna set up my tent, probably maybe a chair, and definitely the awning because of the rain, and just take it easy. And tomorrow, if we do decide to stay one more night, I am gonna set up like my stove and my table and stuff like that, because I'm gonna be cooking throughout the day. Also, a little update. I did get additional gear for my truck. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Chris, who hooked me up with this fridge. I placed it like right behind the center console like this right here. And the reason I placed it right behind the center console is that I can just reach over here and open it up. As you can see right now, we got some bacon, got eggs, I got some guacamole and some random stuff that I'm planning to eat throughout camp. And I have it hooked up right here to this 12 volt, and it works well. And I'm also gonna potentially test out the fridge with the Jackery, so I'll keep you posted on that. So it's just me again this weekend, guys. Katie's not too fond of camping in the rain, so it's gonna be me and the guys. So we'll catch you in a little bit when we get to camp later. So it turns out the campsite I had in mind was not able to comfortably accommodate all of our rigs. So we headed to a second campground that Chris knew about, which is located right next to a river and had plenty of space for all of our rigs. So we set up camp and enjoyed the rest of the evening. So we had rain all throughout the night. There were even some times where we had snow and hail, but it didn't stick, unfortunately. Now, once in a while I get the question about why I choose to go out and camp in the rain, or why I would go with a group of people to camp in the rain. Now let's be real, having all of your gear get wet and drenched sucks. It is definitely no fun to have gear get wet during camp, as well as drying them out after when you get home. I guess one can even call this experience an adverse experience. But there is a thing about camping with people and experiencing adversity and overcoming it with people that builds a stronger bond, as well as a newfound respect and appreciation for nature. I mean, just look around. This place is beautiful. Despite the rain and even some sporadic snowfall, at this point in time, on that day, there was nowhere else I would rather be. My friend Johnny left for the day, so we decided to stick around, hang out, and wait for my friend Kevin. And by the way, remember how I said I'm going to pair up the Jackery with this fridge? So I decided to do that, and I hooked up the fridge to my Jackery 500, and I actually hooked it up overnight. Now, for some odd reason, it shut off, but I turned it back on, and it remained turned on and left on throughout the rest of the trip, which included another night. Now, the crazy thing about this is that this thing only drew 1 watt of power into this fridge and kept it around 34 to 35 degrees. And by the end of the weekend, I was at 80%. Good job, Jackery. So we were supposed to meet up with Kevin at our campground, but he got tied up rescuing a few people. So we ended up meeting at a gas station and headed out to camp at a second location. And I think although the day didn't go as planned, it ended up working out just fine because we drove about 40 miles north of where we were initially, and up in this area there wasn't as bad of a rainstorm compared to where we were. And it was clear enough that we were able to cook up some steak. Shout out to Kevin for bringing some bomb-ass steak. And we hung out and enjoyed another evening.
you.